Hi, today I'm gonna walk you through how Carrier Pays works. What is Carrier Pay? Carrier Pays it generate settlement like this, the one you see here, in a matter of a minute. Literally, you can do this under 1 minute if you are quickly enough. Maybe max, I can tell you, maybe under 5 minutes. You done this if you are too slow. I do myself. I can do this one under 1 minute. Okay. How this thing works? So let's log you in and walk you through how you can generate this under 1 minute. As I said, this is how you do it. Okay, real quickly. I created my account already. I'm gonna just log in. If you haven't create, just go there, create. You can try it for 7 days for free. Actually, I'm gonna leave a promo code on this video. Just find it and add on your checkout when you sign up. Uh, when you sign up for the first time, I didn't check out, so you're gonna get some discount on your first month or 2 months. I don't know what code I'm gonna have, but I'm gonna have you guys a surprise that's gonna be under this video. I'm gonna add some code. Excuse me. I'm gonna add some code right there. You can save some more. Okay. So here's how it works. This is the dashboard, as you can see here. Dashboard. You see everything that's related to your company, what's going on, the payment, driver payment, total company revenue, company gross profit, net profit, fuel expense, IFTA, resolve, total, everything you add here. But the reason you see this is 00 because we haven't added those yet. Okay. Where you're gonna waste your time, you're gonna spend a lot of your time is gonna be on this page, settlement. This is the driver settlement. That's where you generate your settlement. If you come here for the first time, this page is gonna look different. You're just gonna have a button to create a settlement. When you're gonna do that, when you click on it, it's gonna be like this. See that you don't have any driver. This is our demo driver. You're gonna have to create a first driver. You add all those information, how much you pay those drivers, and that's it. For example, this driver I'm gonna pay is gonna be paid by default is gonna be 90. So we have our driver already. So now you create it. When you get here, make sure you have the percentage the driver that you want. You can add here the period of the time that you're paying that driver from to the date or whatever. You can customize the way you want it. So when you get here, you have two options. Upload your information by using, when you upload here, you can upload a screenshot, PDF, and top of the information, rate confirmation, fuel receipt, reimbursement, anything you want to upload, you upload here and the AI is going to do the job. Or you can do manually, which is add each load by manual. Let's say, for example, if I say add load, it's going to tell you load number, rate confirmation number, pickup, city, state, where you deliver, loaded mileage, empty, gross payment, which is going to be the rate. You can do that. I don't like that because this is like you go to spreadsheet. I mean, you can do this sometime. My easy way to do it, I use just the AI upload, and the AI is gonna scan all this information. It's gonna do everything for me. That's why it takes 1 minute because I just sit around, let the AI to do all the job. But right here, you can type insurance, ELD, IFTA, truck rental, trailer rental, escrow, everything you want. You want to use this function if you have your driver buy some stuff for the truck and you got to give them money back. This is really good because then it deducted does not add this expense to day 1099. I'm gonna go that later on 1099. But anyway, this is how you do it. Here, upload your stuff using AI. Upload. This is the only time this is take. This is the longest time you're gonna experience. But let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, done. Under 20 minutes. That's the longest time you're gonna take is that. But this is, as I said, this is depend on how many rate confirmation that you're adding, and that's the speed is gonna depend on that, right? And on your internet, of course, right? You see right here, I uploaded. You can preview the rate confirmation is done, as you can see right there. You can save it, you can download, you can send, you can mark as paid, which I recommend after you understanding. You can send now, you can schedule the specific date that you want to send out those rate confirmation. You can edit the day if you want to. You can edit the driver right here, but this is a draft. It's still a draft, okay? It says right there is a draft. That it's still a draft. See, that's why I should save. Actually, I should save that. Don't make that mistake. Do this instead. Now I'm gonna have you to spend again AI credit. This is very expensive. That's why we're charging you, because this AI functionality, it costs us money, to use this. But anyway, I'm gonna do that again. Don't make the mistake that I did. Save the information after you finish this. Save it. You see, now even if I get out, all the information gonna be there. It says drafted, but I still have it on the information. Preview. If there's something wrong, you can edit this manually, or this column you can edit it manually. Download, send, mark as paid if you want to. Done. It says done. When you mark here as paid, the system is gonna collect all this information. Is gonna pass through all those pages, all those functionality. For example, tracking your drivers, right? Weekly tracker. What this does, what it does is let you know how many drivers you pay. If you have more than 10 drivers, let's say you have a lot of drivers, you confuse who got paid, who did not. You can come here, you can turn this thing on, and it's gonna tell you exactly who got paid, who didn't get paid. I'm gonna go this quickly. Right here, then you have template. Template is just the settlement. If you have a settlement right there, you can save as a template. When you save as a template, it will show up right here. Or you know, finance statement. Right here is gonna tell you everything you pay, how much you paid the driver, how much the company is doing. Basically, overview of how your company is doing. All the expenses are gonna be here. The reason you see 00 right here, because we didn't add owners. None of those expense. You can add here expense manually. You can go each by each what you adding. You can upload if you want to. You can edit all those payment that you because all those information, they came from those settlement that we just generated. When you generate the settlement and you click paid, it push all those information throughout all the software. So you have everything everywhere. You see, you have in a financial, you're gonna have those information here in the IFTA, all the mileage, the state, everything is gonna be saved here. It's gonna come from here. They're all gonna be here. Here you can create manually. You can edit. You can add information. Let's say you some field. There's some field you have an ad on your settlement. You can add here directly. Here's the driver. On the driver here, you can edit more. You can add the driver's name, company, if they are the company, the type of it, or of the contract that you have, W-2, on operator, 1099. You can save here, so you can have more information here for the driver to add more information. You can change the view, list, compact, the way you want. So okay, network. This is great. So what's happening? Anytime you scan a new settlement, the system, as I said, when you click pay on the settlement, it push all those information. Now you can collect all your broker. Now you can see all the broker you work with, and on this page on my network. For example, I give you a ticket. It's the best, one of the best anyway. It's one of the biggest. It's gonna tell you how many load you carry to that with that brokers, how many load you carry for that broker. For me, to be honest, myself, the reason we add this function right here is because my company used to be messy though. I didn't know exactly how many brokers that I work with, and I had just to do all the guesswork. I would call TQL to negotiate a load. I'd be like, hey, I carry you guys more than 50 load. Now you're just guessing. But with this software, you know exactly how many load you carry. But I don't want to click here because there's information inside there. But then if you click here, you open. I don't want to click here because there's some real information behind this that I don't want to expose, right? If you click here, it's gonna tell you exactly the agent that you use. You see it says to agent, but right here it's gonna tell you exactly the agent that you use. The agent, I mean the broker from a TQL, is gonna tell you the broker from TQL, their number, the email number is always passed here because it's come from. It's all passed here because it's come from the settlement. All the information that's on that rate confirmation, their number, their phone number, the extension number, all is gonna be passed here. If you click here, you're gonna see exactly what broker that you work with and how many load you carry for each broker when you click on. But I don't want to click on because I said this is sensitive information, probably not what I want to know. Here's the document. Every load that every settlement that you generate, they're gonna be saved here automatically. When you finish there, you can either download them again, you can open on a browser, you can, as I said, download again to resend, and also here you can send. When you paid, you can review the same. that settlement again. You can resend it as many times you want, okay? But anyway, we want to document. That's what you just have your document. You can change how you want to view these the way you want yourself. You can type, you can find, you can type the name of the settlement, the date if you want to, but you can search by the driver, the truck, the month, the type as you want, all those information. Here's the 1099. This 1099, what's happening is when you scan here, all information you add in your settlement, you see the settlement is the key. You add one time in the settlement, you add information one time in the settlement, and it passes to all the system, okay? Now right here you can generate a 1099 based on the settlement you added right there, okay? All this information you add there, let's like the load, the time, how much you've been paid the driver, is gonna show up here, you know? You can preview the settlement, you know, it's to tell you all the load that you want, you know, the gross. You can preview your 1099, you know, however you want. Billing, 499, like you crazy. All these features for 499, they make no sense. It's too cheap. I little too cheap. And if you go annually, 30% off. Unbelievable, bro. 30% off if you're billing this annually. Remember, we need to pay those token. Anytime you generate the settlement, it costs money. Anyway, finally, and less, before even you do everything right there, when you log in here, you got your dashboard. It's gonna direct you here. But what you do first, come here the setting. In the setting, add everything you need. Okay, add the logo of your company if you have one. Add the name of your company, MC number, the type of your company if you want to. EIN number is optional if you want to. Your phone number, the email. This is our company email actually. You can reach out to this email if you have any issue. Add your address. Why this is important, and save it. This is important because when you add those information, they're gonna show up on your settlement. Every information that you add there, you see here, carrier, the number, it's gonna show up here. This is gonna look professional. When you send out those settlements, it's gonna look professional. But if you don't add none of those in the setting, you're not gonna have the logo, you're not gonna have the company. It's not gonna look. None of this is gonna show up here or this section here. But if you add address, is gonna tell the address. You know, it's just to look at a professional. Add all those information here, and that's it. And remember, when you generate, this is say paid. When you go to your settlement, this is paid. Some people, they're making a mistake to click here. If they want to generate another one, they're gonna click here and try to generate another one. No, that's not how it works. Because if you click here, just show you what you paid, which is those information, you know. So if you want to, when you get here, if you want to generate another next week, you want to generate a new settlement, you got to click new, select the driver, and create. Or you can go to the driver here. Inside here, the settlement, you can go to driver. You know the driver, just click create. It's gonna do the same thing, you know. You see, it's drafted those one. But now, when you have a draft, you can edit the draft. Okay, if you have a draft, you can edit it, but you cannot edit it. The settlement that you paid already, that you click you paid already, or you send already. What you can do with the settlement that you paid already, either you can void, but if you void this settlement, it's gonna remove all the data throughout all these pages, all this data that you have here. If all the data is gonna be removed, don't do it. I'll not encourage you to do it, but you still can view the settlement. You can still download it. You can still send it if you want to, you know. But as I said, key, very important, create new one, and also save. I had some issues. Some driver, they reach out to us. They say like, actually, when I create my thing, when I send out, the settlement is going empty, is because you haven't saved. So when you click here, for example, I'm just gonna add one with confirmation right here to save time. So you see, when you create here a load, you see it's a preview. It's not enough. Don't leave it like that. Save as a draft. Save these before you send or mark. But when you save it, it should send those there's a settlement just fine. As you can see here, this is one of the settlement that we just sent ourselves. You see, they go to the email. They just deliver it just fine. Make sure you save it. Also, if you want to check out too, We have a TB load. TB load board, it's a free load board. It's 100% free. You don't pay us nothing. You can go. This is just to thank our driver who's on the road. It's one more tool to add on your toolbox to use. And this is a road help. Is one of our app too. TB load board you can use on a mobile application. We have an iOS and Android. So is the TB road help. Road help, it works like just like Uber. You get a breakdown anywhere in the country. You get a breakdown. You go to your app. Download the app actually. Download the app. You just go to your app store. Write road helps. Download the app. It works like Uber. You get a breakdown. You go to the app. You request for the service. The system is gonna send out that request to all nearby mechanic. And with this app, actually, the reason we create this app is so you can access the local mechanic. You know, uh, the pop mom or mom pop shops. You know, yeah. So, but and everything use carrier pay. Get your stuff organized. Get your numbers correct. Make your information correct. Organize your information. Yeah, and if and the good thing about all these things, as I said, you can try it for free for 7 days. If you don't like it, just cancel. That's all. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. And you guys, if you have a question, you know already. Reach out to us. You can reach out contact. You can submit here. You just can send one of those an email. We're gonna receive that and we're gonna reach out back to you. Thank you so much, and I see you on next video.